Hi, how are you all? Hey, Book Talk. Uh, hi to everyone that is on Book Talk, and hi to everyone that if you are on YouTube, because I'm going to upload this video to Book Talk and YouTube. So today's video, yes, I'm going to show you the books that I bought on Saturday when I was out with my son. I did that post of the pictures together when I went to Waterstones because we went to Preston, and we was going to go to Preston Museum, the Science and Arts Museum, but unfortunately that was closed due to renovation, and I did want to go to Waterstones as well, so we did do that. So yes, I got a few books. I also went to WH Smith as well, and I found one there. I bought 4 books in all. I'll confess about the one book that isn't in this pile that I was gonna get, because I actually took a picture of it and posted it on Book Talk. However, I decided not to get it, and I'll tell you why in a minute why I decided not to. So the first book that I got is this one. This is called Drowning, and it is by T.J. Newman, and I got that from W.H. Smith. Now, oh God, there was so many books there I wanted to get. There were so many. I absolutely loved all. I wanted to get all of them, but obviously you can't. This was in the I'm in the paperback offer, and it was a buy one and a get one free. No, it wasn't. It was buy one and get one half price, I think. But I didn't get another one because I knew that I was going to Waterstones after. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to hold back. The thing that caught me on this is obviously the front cover. I love the front cover of it. It looked like an aeroplane going into the sea. Now, it reminded me a lot of a film that I like that I have got on Amazon Prime, and I think it's Aeroplane 77. I could be wrong, but I think it is, which is obviously a film about an aeroplane that actually goes in the sea, and it's kind of a race against time to get the people out that are trapped in the aeroplane before the aeroplane goes off the sea cliff and even deeper, further into the sea. Well, when I saw this one, I read the back of it, and it said it did say soon to be a major motion picture. So I don't know whether this is going to be like a remake of Airplane or Airport 77. But it said on the back, 6 minutes after takeoff, flight 1421 crashes into the Pacific Ocean during the evacuation. An engine explodes and the plane is flooded. Those still alive are forced to close the doors, but it's too late. The plane sinks to the bottom with 12 passengers trapped inside. More than 200 feet below the surface, engineer Will Kent and his 11-year-old daughter Shannon are waist deep in water and fighting for their lives. Their only chance at survival is an elite rescue team on the surface led by professional diver Chris Kent, Shannon's mother and Will's soon-to-be ex-wife, who must work together with Will to find a way to save their daughter and rescue the other passengers from the sealed aeroplane, which is now teetering on the edge of an undersea cliff. So it does sound a lot like that film. So I had to get this. This was a must. I picked this up and my son was with me, and I was like, yeah, I've definitely got to take that home with me. And if I enjoy it, then that will be a book that I will keep. So I think I just paid about $9.99 for that one. Like I said, I didn't get the other one for half price because I was going in Waterstones. Now, I actually went in the works as well, with my son, obviously. I didn't leave him outside. He wouldn't let me. No. We went in the works as well, and I was having I had a little look at the books that they had in there, and again, they had quite a few that I would have loved to as easily have taken home, but I didn't. I was trying to refrain myself. However, I got this. It is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. This was £5, just £5 from the works. And the reason why I snapped this up, literally, was because it's the one with the sprayed edges as well. So I thought I've definitely got to get that. I have got Powerless. Now I brought Powerless a while ago. I still haven't read it. It will be going in my TBR. So yeah, I got the second one. So if you're unfamiliar with this, it's a sizzling and heart-racing new story set in the kingdom of Ilia. Adina and Hayden have always been inseparable. Fate brought them together when they were young, but friendship ensured they would always protect each other at the home they built in the slums of the Lute. But now Payden and Ordinary has been selected for the purging trials, which means almost certain death. Now I'm not going to read any more than that because obviously I think this is the second one to Powerless, or is it Powerful? Powerless. I'm an idiot. So yeah, I had to get that. I definitely had to get that. So now I've got that one. So I went in Waterstones. Oh, it was heaven on earth, I tell you. We've got a Waterstones in Lancaster, and to be fair, it's a fairly small one that we've got. We did have a bigger Waterstones, but unfortunately, they decided to shut it down and make it into a restaurant. Not that we don't have enough restaurants in Lancaster, but yeah, that's what they did. But yeah, I kept going into Waterstones because I wanted two certain books by Stephen King. Now, I could not find them in the Waterstones in Lancaster, so I said I would try and have a look in the one in Preston. Preston one is a lot bigger. There were so many books that I wanted to get. Oh, I picked this one book and it was called The Pumpkin Cafe. And I just love pumpkins and it really spoke out to me. The front cover spoke out to me. So I did pick that up at first, but then I saw the two books that I wanted. So I put it back. If you're anything like me and you're going Waterstones and you're trying to keep tabs on what you're spending, you tend to pick up things and put them down. Pick up things and put them back. That's what I was like. But yeah, I went by the Stephen King section and guess what? I found both of the books that I wanted. Now, I've got the Stephen King Cell. Now, I didn't know about this one until it was Rhea Reed's mentioned this one on Book Talk, and she said it's supposed to be a really good one. She recommended this, and yeah, as soon as I heard about it, so I'll just give you a quick rundown. So it said, you can run, you can hide, just don't pick up. The event which propels civilization into its second dark age is known as the pulse. The virus is carried by every cell phone operating in the world. Within hours, those receiving calls will become infected. So I just thought it sounded really cool. And I remember Rhea Reid said there's a kind of a little bit of a zombie-ish type of thing to it. So that was definitely up my street. I was so happy to pick up that one. And I got that it was full price. It was $10.99, but I was not about to leave that behind. Yeah, I was not leaving that behind. And the second one that I got, now I've wanted this for a bit now. Yes, my husband recommended this, The Dead Zone. I love it. Yeah, I was reading a Stephen King novel, and my husband, he asked me if I'd ever watched the Stephen King, well, the movie, The Dead Zone, based on the Stephen King novel, which I've never watched. But it sounded really good. And then obviously with it being a book, I thought I've got to get hold of that book. So just a quick thing at the back. Now it said, set in the fictional town of Castle Rock, Maine, waking up from a 5-year coma after a car accident, former schoolteacher Johnny Smith discovers that he can see people's futures and past when he touches them. Many consider his talent as a gift, but Johnny feels cursed. His fiancée has met someone else and people are clamouring for him to solve their problems. When Johnny has a disturbing vision after he shakes the hand of an ambitious and immoral politician, He must decide if you can take drastic action to change the future. So I had to get this, and again, I think this was, yeah, it was 10.99. I can't believe I actually got the Dead Zone and the Cell, obviously. Now, I absolutely loved it. So yeah, I was really, really pleased with that. They did have some more Stephen King books as well, and maybe I will. I knew this was going to happen. I might start my Stephen King collection. Oh, I knew it was going to happen. I might start my Stephen King selection. So yeah, got my 2 Stephen King books that I really wanted. I've read a few by him before, and I've enjoyed every one of them. I've read Misery, Carrie, The Shining, which was my favourite. Um, It as well. I absolutely loved it. It took a while to read that one, but I really did like it. So yeah, I enjoyed it. So that is what I got from our outing to Preston. Now you'll notice there's a book here that was in a picture that I posted on Book Talk, where I had I think it's the 3rd book to this, I'm not sure, which was actually Reckless, that's recently come out with the red sprayed edges. I had full intentions of getting that book. However, with being my son, I sacrificed I sacrificed one of my own books for my beloved son. My son saw a book, a Minecraft book, and he loves building stuff to do with Minecraft, and he's extremely talented as well. And he saw this book that he really wanted to get, and obviously I didn't really I thought I had to be careful on what I'm spending now, so I sacrificed one of my own books so I could get my son the book that he wanted. So yes, I sacrificed a book for my son, but he was happy. Yeah, he was happy. We were both happy. We had such a good day. It was brilliant. I definitely fully intend to go back to Waterstones again in Preston. It was brilliant. I could have spent a lot more time in there, and I mean a lot more time. And if I had more money, I could have spent a lot more money in there as well, but I didn't. I didn't. Yeah, I had to put the book back. No, well, I'll put a couple of books back down. And there's just so much in there. You could spend all day just having a look just in that one shop. But yeah, we really did have a good time. It was unfortunate we couldn't get to the museum because of it being closed due to renovation, and it's not open until October, I think. So we didn't get to do that. However, we did go through one of the centres. I don't know whether it's the Arndale Centre. We had lunch in the open Costa there. We had a good walk around HMV. We went round everywhere. We had a proper mom and Sunday. And yeah, we went on the market as well. So yeah, it was a really good day. My son was absolutely flaked out by the time we got home, but it was such a fun day. We're going, when they're off on the 6 weeks holidays, we're actually going to go to Blackburn Museum. Now, I've never been to Blackburn Museum before, so I'm really looking forward to that. And my husband, he actually grew up in Blackburn, so it'll be nice to go and see that. Not to mention, we have to find a bookshop in Blackburn. Do they even have a Waterstones in Blackburn? I've never had a look before, so yeah, I'll have to check it out. So yeah, very pleased with my 4 books. I'm holding 3 because I just can't get the 4th one in my hand. So yeah, absolutely thrilled to bits with my books. So I had to share that with you. So anyway, I'm going to get going now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. So yeah, if you have, please feel free to give it a like, or if you are with me on YouTube, then feel free to give it a big thumbs up. I would appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, then please feel free to press that subscribe button. Your support would mean a lot. On YouTube, I do a lot of crafting videos. I have done a couple of book videos. I've done a couple of diamond paintings. I've done a couple of days out videos as well. I did Blackpool Comic Con, Morecambe Comic Con. and I did a couple of other things, and I do adult colouring as well, and also cross stitch, so it's a bit of everything. So yeah, so feel free to go and check it out, and I hope you've enjoyed it as well. And I just want to say thank you to everyone as well for all your support. It really does mean a lot. It does. So I couldn't thank you enough. So anyway, I'm gonna get going now, and I'll see you soon. So goodbye for now, guys. Bye.